Okay, so not only am I going to play some Tekken, I'm also going to give you some Hwoarang tips as I am a Hwoarang player, so now I'm also thinking about making Hwoarang guides as well. And hopefully these guides will help you become a slightly better Hwoarang player. Of course, there are other guides as well, but I think that those guides do not tell you how to win online matches and what people usually do against Hwoarang. So I'm going to basically also be, trying to help you become a better player. So if we quickly go into ranked, I think I'm not going to basically go into ranked immediately. And by the way, I'm not winning ranked matches a lot these days. Like I'm not playing that well. So if you see me struggle, that's perfectly fine. Hwoarang still has weaknesses, although Hwoarang is pretty strong in this game. Like I'd say that upper A or S tier, like he's very strong. It's just that there are certain weaknesses that he has which still exist from Tekken 7, and that's the reason why sometimes people, might struggle playing him well and ranking quickly with him. Basically, if you go against good players, you will lose most of the time. You'll not win, as Hwoarang doesn't have some of the annoying tools that other characters have. He has his own tools. He has every tool to deal with every situation. The only problem is that the usage of this is basically the problem. So if you're like in the neutral with Hwoarang, and the first problem that you'll probably get with Hwoarang, I'll show you what the first problem is. First of all, let me see the game is checking the connection quality. I think we're about to connect to a player. It's in Middle Eastern. Okay, let's play him. The first problem that you're going to have with Hwoarang is that he is basically going to be it's difficult for Hwoarang to approach characters, and you'll see it right now, which of course this player I'm not is a Jin player, but did the game just disconnect? What? Well, okay, so there you go. Network connection issue. So that's another problem. I'll have to check what's wrong with my internet. That shouldn't have happened. That's actually the second time this has happened. Anyway, well, let me just get back. Yeah, error code. Okay, so probably it's due to the servers being overloaded. Sometimes Tekken 8 does disconnect. So I'm going to try to play this player again. I'm a little bit surprised how did that disconnection happen though. Actually, I'm using a static IP, so probably it still has some glitches. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, so until we find the match, I'm just going to show some of the Hwoarang's weaknesses and how you can basically start winning ranked matches. So the first thing that you have to know is that Hwoarang does not really have a lot of approach tools that basically most other characters have. Okay, he does have from this range a homing mid. However, this homing mid is basically, you can say it's not. This homing mid isn't as good as people thought it was. It's not as good as some people thought it was.
Round one. Fight.
And also work on your throw breaks. There's an input lag problem. Yeah, there's an input lag problem. Like it's basically it's the game is being like. I ducked. Oh my god, this guy's this guy's also probably getting frustrated. Yep. Oh my god. This happens on Wi-Fi basically. I can't play this. Yeah, I can't play this. Like the connection was so bad. I'll not play this in person again. Okay, so I'm just going to basically let me just go over here to where is it? I'm pretty sure you can actually disable this anyway. All right, so let me tell you what I basically meant when I said. So let me tell you what I basically said. So Hwoarang has basically this this tool right here, which they've added this one, right? The problem with this is that this isn't a very good approach tool. The first thing that you have to note when playing Hwoarang is that you cannot basically get into the habit of approaching players. Basically, you have to wait for players to get to you, because if you don't do that, then you're most likely going to get clipped almost every single time. One thing that you have to understand is that when playing Hwoarang, you can switch to this stance. This is a very viable stance, as you have got most of the bad approach tools that Hwoarang has locked behind this stance, including this stance, which is basically the stance that people really dislike. You also have the Peacekeeper, which you can hit from here. And if you're in the neutral, what I do recommend is practicing the wild running 3 from here. So 1, 2, 3, and you practice it from here, or practice basically the other one, which was basically the wild running 4. These approach tools are basically going to make Hwoarang a bit more, you know, you can be able to tolerate them a bit better. The lack of approach tools, it doesn't really have any good approach tools as far as I can tell.
Round 1. Fight.
So I'm going to begin this game by actually analyzing what my opponent is going to do, and you can see that the opponent ducked, so I know that, and I'm going to wait for him to come to me. And now I'm going to try to use my heat smash, or whatever it's called. I can see that he's ducking a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to punish him for the ducks. So this is basically one of the ways you can play Hwoarang. You can see that I'm basically waiting for the player to do something. I'm using Hwoarang as a bleed out character basically. I'm using Hwoarang as a bleed out character in Tekken 8. I don't use Hwoarang as I use Hwoarang as a bleed out character in this game. Basically, I don't use him as more of a character which applies a lot of pressure. As applying a lot of pressure is probably not going to get you wins from here. Now you can see that this guy is ducking a lot, so I'll have to discourage the duck. Whatever I do, I have to discourage the duck. So again, this is a bad habit of mine. I shouldn't really be doing what I'm doing, like going for... That was fine. Bad. Okay, so basically you can see that I'm waiting for the other player. It's not that now I'm going to try to get into stance. Oh, great. I do not know why he's doing that. Great. So I have to discourage him from ducking basically. This is the thing that I have to have. I have to discourage him from ducking. That's my goal. Damn it, that was a misinput. I was supposed to do something else. Again, a misinput. So I'm not going to play this player again. The thing is that, do you see that Hwoarang really has a difficulty with basically initiating moves, and there's a reason for that. This game suffers from something called it has a slowdown, which I do not think players like Kwis actually have this problem. But what I could find is that it's very difficult for me to even execute moves because the players feel it's a little bit sluggish in this game for whatever reason. When I try to play, they feel a little bit sluggish. It's like it's like they're basically, it takes a while for Hwoarang to respond. I do not know whether this is a bug or whether it is just me, but there is a lot of input lag in this game, basically, as far as I can tell. But the inputs themselves work very well when they do. Like in Tekken 7, you had a problem with misinput. In this game, you don't have a problem with misinputs. You have a problem with actually giving input in the game. This is the problem that I found. Another thing that I would like to tell is that whatever you do in Tekken 8, try to record or do something more productive with it as well. Just don't try to enjoy the game, because this game is kind of grains. And these records, now I'm thinking about making them actually a learning experience for me as well, that I can actually learn from my mistakes, because there's nobody really to teach me. I have autism as well, so it's very difficult for me to go and meet people in order to learn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to also start analyzing my mistakes and trying to figure out what I did wrong, and then focus on. By the way, I have to adjust this new camera that I have now. So, and yeah, so you can see that there, like, I don't have vertical sync on. Probably that's the reason why I'm having these kind of issues. So I think that 3 bar is fine. I don't think he's going to accept the match. Yeah, I didn't accept the match. Okay, so like misinputs are a problem in this game. So yeah, let's go back to how we can basically, play Hwoarang. So you have to wait for the other person to approach you and then use one of the high crushers that Hwoarang has sometimes, which is this one. This is going to give you a good chunky amount of damage at 60. You can use this. And this is like very good that it jails too. So I really like this. I don't think he's going to accept the match because of a 3 bar, I think, probably, or he's probably just probably waiting for somebody else. But anyway, so really what I believe is that with Hwoarang, you have to wait for the other person to approach you. You cannot approach other characters. You can wave dash into them, but still it's not, I don't recommend it. It's still, because when you wave dash, other people wave dash, right? They either time it well. I do not know what it is with Hwoarang, that if most Hwoarang players that wave dash get clipped. Most of them get clipped. So it's probably a Hwoarang problem. Probably it's that people are not really scared of Hwoarang's wave dash, and there's a reason for that too. Hwoarang basically doesn't really have any kind of threatening tool that he can use from a wave dash. He honestly does not. Like, what tool does he have? Like, he has no launchers. I mean, he does have a launcher from which is not a very good launcher, because it doesn't really, you can't really go for a massive conversion after you launch. I think this was the player that rejected us. So probably I'm going to go over to one of those purple. Where are the other purple ones? How did I forget where they were? No, they're there. There's one player playing over there. I think we're just going to go into rank now. Oh, there are many players playing over here. Let's see if I can get one of these. After that, I'm going to just go ahead and basically play ranked, and I'm going to limit myself to ranked. I'm not going to play more than, and I'm going to tell you some strategies as well. Remember that I also listen to a lot of Sanzao, so if I feel like I cannot win, I don't play that player. Like, I just cancel the match, which is fine. Don't think that you're obliged to play a player that you cannot beat. You should only play players that you know you can beat, okay? Okay, so another thing too is that if you cannot really do anything with Hwoarang, like if you think that there's a problem with basically you not being able to jab or anything like that, you can just go into the into left flamingo. Okay, this is something that you can also do, as left flamingo is a viable option. You can also go into right flamingo, although right flamingo is not as versatile as left flamingo. With left flamingo, you've got a very good mid. You've got some approach tools that you can use. So I'll show you. In fact, if this guy doesn't hit me, I'm going to go into. Wow, the rollback is crazy. What the hell? Okay, so this guy's ducking. Is not going to kill. Unfortunate. By the way, this guy, for having such a high rank, isn't really playing that well, unfortunately.
Round 2. Fight.
We're incorrect. I should have gone for. Yep. So this mix-up is still there. I have to encourage him from duck. I have to discourage him from ducking, basically. I'll go into a stance. Damn it. That was a mistake.
Round 4. Fight.
So you can see that every time I try to approach, I'm going to get... Oh, I missed. Game, stop being a... Stop doing this to me. Like that was a sidewall thing. He got lucky. This guy literally got lucky. He could have been dead, basically. So I do not know whether this guy's gonna... Okay, he did revenge match me, okay. I mean, rematch me, sorry, not revenge matches are gone from this game. So I have to discourage him from ducking. So let's see what I can do. Man, these frame traps that Hwoarang gets into, I cannot really do anything about them. And how did I get hit by that? How did I get hit by that though? That's a very weird one. Oh my god. I think I'll have to start using more lows. That trade. I'll have to start mixing up with some lows. Great, he ducked, but ducked when I least expected it.
Round 4. Fight.
Is that not punish? I think I can duck it. Yes. Oh great. Come on, do it. So is that a frame trap? If so, I think I can basically just sidestep it. So I'll think I'll probably play this player again, just so that I can, you know, get some of my labbing back. But the fact is that it is so difficult to basically approach. Like I was literally pressing buttons and Hwoarang wasn't responding. Like this is something that I've seen happen a lot in this game, where I'm basically trying to fight, but the game doesn't really let me. I think that little thing that Victor does, I think you can just sidestep it. So that's something that I can do. But the reason why I don't basically sidestep, there's a big reason for that, is because sometimes when I sidestep, it doesn't work. Like it doesn't really work. When I try to sidestep, it doesn't work. So this is something that you have to probably note on PC and when you're playing on keyboard, is that probably sidesteps are not going to work as well as you know, they should. So just keep an eye on that. So this is going to be my final one. You have to set boundaries for yourself in this game, and one of those boundaries is that you have to basically this is going to be my last win or lose, and then I'm going to go to ranked. No legend kick. Oh, he doesn't know. So now we have information about this player. What I can do is, I think I'm gonna die here. I've got information about this player, so what I can do is I can approach the player by just punishing him for not ducking. This game really does bother me. Like, that was a sidewall. I think I'm just gonna go for a back three. Oh no, game! Unlucky. Nice. Oh, my power cushion start. I thought that problem was over in this game, but it seems it's still there. Come on, Rage Out. Good boy. I'm not gonna play this one again. It's I don't want to. It's basically You have to set boundaries for yourself. So now we're going to play probably 3 ranked matches before I quit. So let's go ahead and do that. But anyway, so the flaws of Hwoarang are that if he is still susceptible to pressure, like susceptible to a lot of pressure, as far as I can tell. Why is this? Oh wow, this one isn't working. That's strange. Let's go ahead and try to sit on this one. Why isn't this one working? Like, is this reserved? Is there some usable player over here? Anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and play over here. It's going to be a ranked match. Okay. I'm going to play 1 right, probably 2 on the left. So let's see what we do.
Get ready for the next battle.
So anyway, so if to discourage people from ducking, you can do a few things, like you can do this as well. So I think this doesn't jail. This jails, but this doesn't, as far as I can tell. This doesn't jail. I think this jails. I think this jails probably. I'm not sure whether what jails or not, but I don't think this jails. I think that in order to discourage ducks, this is what you can do. You can do this. You can do this. This is also going to discourage them from ducking. This is basically like the Tekken 7 equivalent that you had for this. Why isn't he accepting already? Alright. Okay. So for somebody like me who has got autism, this game is a little bit too slow. When I'm like typing with my hands, I'm probably too quick, and I have to slow down a bit to basically provide the right inputs, which I don't. I basically, you can say I'm a masher or whatever you want to call me. That's really up to you, whatever you want to say. But it's really, the thing is that for me, it's actually a little bit difficult to provide right inputs. So I know that I provide right inputs for the most part, but I think that the game cannot tell that I provide the right input because I'm too quick for the keyboard. On gamepad I'm fine, but with gamepad I had other issues, especially the issue with the with my fingers. They started to dry out, and there were many other issues that that permit me from playing on a gamepad. And also, generally speaking, gamepads are not very I mean, objectively keyboard is better, except that a person who has got probably a slower mind than me is probably going to do better on keyboard than me. And people who have got fast minds, KWS I know has a fast mind. He also complains about having these misinputs and the game not responding. These happen to him. In fact, KWS is one of the people that I've seen have the most input problems out of all the professional players that I've seen. Other players have them as well, but KWS has them a lot. So you can actually tell that that was Backlash, and it just didn't happen. Backlash didn't, even though I'm pretty sure I pressed 3 to 4, but this came out. So yeah, I have these issues all the time. Okay, so if I think I can beat him, I'm going to beat the player. I'm going to continue playing. If I can't, I'm just going to stop. Vanquisher. Oh, a destroyer. I mean, not a Vanquisher. I'm a Vanquisher. So I'm probably going to start with a power crush and see what he does. And I'm just going to back away. Oh crap, I didn't know that there was string. He didn't respond to the power crush, so I think I'll have to... He's not ducking, so that is a good sign. Oh, come on, take the power crush, man. I'm actually not getting a lot of misinputs in this one. He ducked. I'm probably going to go for running 3 this time. Probably set that up. Oh wow, that was a misinput. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. That was a misinput. That was basically down 3-4. That was down 3-4. So I'm not gonna play this guy again. It's basically that was down 3-4. That turned into it turned into this. That was down 3-4. Literally, it was down 3-4. Oh, wait a second. No, sorry. That wasn't down 3-4. That was power crush. I was going for a power crush, and it didn't work. That's very weird. I think this is the same guy. I think it's Kazi. Let's see. Oh, it's not. Okay. Yeah, that was basically a power crush that turned into that thing that he has. Unlucky dude. Man, I really like players like these who play the game properly. Oh, a twitch ducked, okay. I think this is dead. Well played. I should have cancelled it. Oh, great. I think that was plus frames. It was my fault. Oh, nice. And the damage that these characters do is good. Oh no, I should have cancelled it, man! But damn it. This is dead. I should have cancelled it. That's not working well for me. Should I play him again? Okay, fine. Was that I shouldn't have played him again. I think I should just pressure him into basically. Knew it. Game, stop doing this to me. That was sidestep and you see I got caught. You see I got caught by the sidestep. That I shouldn't have lost that round. Damn it. I'm getting locked. There's nothing I can do. There was nothing I could do really. Damn it, man. There was really nothing I could do because my inputs were not responding. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do what I'm supposed to do. Like there was nothing that was responding. So this is a really big problem that this game has. Really. Anyway, the last match is probably going to be my last one. That guy wasn't ducking. We had that information, but we were getting locked down, so we couldn't do anything. We couldn't really do anything, so yeah. I'd like to play a 4-bar or 5-bar as my last one. And that said, that will be enough anxiety for me for today. Literally, my inputs were not responding for some reason. I do not know what the issue was. Sometimes this converts into this, even though I just like just for a few seconds I press this forward and it converts into that thing that happens. So I'm probably thinking about although my keyboard is pretty good, it's pretty fast actually. Probably it's too fast for this game. Azucena. Probably going to start with a power crush. Let's see what this character does. I'm going to do that again to a power crush, but the power crush didn't work. Again, the power crush didn't work. Actually, I'm inputting for power crush, it is not working. That's the thing. Oh, now he went for a low. Lol. Lucky me. Nice. Very difficult to deal with the character who's getting lucky. What? That range? Great game. You can see that this game is really becoming a mashing game. So let's mash, huh? Let's try that. Yeah, let's just mash, huh? Let's have no skill and just mash. This has become a mashing game, really. That wasn't a stomp, you bloody game. That wasn't a stomp. That thing that happened, that wasn't a stomp, that was a down 3-4. It turned into a stomp. It turned into this, although it was a down 3-4. Man, this is so bad. Alright guys, take care.